Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Vivek Yonzone. Today is the 21st of June 2024 and the 21st of June every year is celebrated as the World Music Day. Since 1982, if I'm not wrong, the World Music Day is celebrated on the 21st of June every year, and we celebrate it in different ways. Now, musicians, they come together, they play music, they have concerts, they are celebrating it in different ways. But me, being a stamp collector as well as a music lover, I am making this video for all you stamp loving people and all you music loving people. So what I'm going to do now is, I've just made this video. I have a few stamps of some musicians which have been issued by the postal departments of different countries. So just a way to celebrate this particular day, the World Music Day 2024, I plan to take a few of them out and share it with you all. Now, I have an exhibit. My main collection is on music. I have been collecting for quite some time, and I have a 5-frame exhibit on music. But today I am going to share and show you a few of the items which are not a part of the exhibit, which are apart from the exhibit, which is already framed and all ready to be displayed. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to share things with you, maybe a few stamps. Please do comment and please do like the video, and please do tell me which stamps do you think are the best issued so far by the different postal departments. And before I start, I would just like to share it with you all that music can be, as we all know, different. We can look into music as a universal language. We all know it. And India, or any other country for that matter, has been issuing stamps for the last number of decades on music. But let us not look into all the history of music or how it came into being or the different types of music. Maybe that is going to be a different video altogether. But today I would just like to share without any discrimination or without any highlight to a particular kind of a music, but then just a few stamps or issues that I could get my hands on today, and I'm just going to share it with you. And in the future, yes, I will definitely be making more videos sharing items on music as well as any other topics of the different philately items. Okay, so let us dive in. This is for all you music lovers. Let's go. Okay, let us get started. The first stamp that I'm going to discuss or look into would be the stamp of the King of Rock and Roll, Elvis Presley. Now, as you can see, these are two covers, different covers issued by the United States of America. The stamp is the same, and the cancellation is also the same. It's just that the covers are different. There were other covers as well, but then these are what I have free at the moment to be shown. Regarded as the King of Rock and Roll, he was an actor as well as singer. Maybe, if I'm not wrong, he was considered to be the most paid artist of all time. And he was also considered to be the most significant cultural figure of the 20th century. So this is the stamp which was issued on the 8th of January 1993. As you can see, the cancellation is on the first day of its issue from Memphis, Tennessee. And if you see, I brought up this stamp and cover because I wanted to show you all this cancellation. Now this cancellation, it's a little hazy here, but then you can see it clearly on the cover on the top. Now this cancellation is the design of the gate of his mansion, the Graceland mansion that he lived in. After his death, he is buried there. But if you see, this Graceland mansion gate was designed after Elvis moved into it, and then they say that it may be true, it may not be true, but then if you see the design there, You can see a person holding the guitar. Most probably it is supposed to be Elvis himself. But then they say that, do you see the notation there? They say that the notations are the exact, or it has been influenced from his most famous song, the Jailhouse Rock. So this is the first stamp that I wanted to talk about today on the World Music Day, because Elvis, known as the king of rock and roll, was very famous. We still love his songs, we still listen to his songs, and his songs are evergreen. This is another cover which was issued from St. Kitts, and as you can see there, Elvis on his 30th anniversary of his death. So these are all commemorative stamps that have been issued for this great artist, Elvis Presley. Okay, next stuff I have is stamps of the great bands of all time, considered to be the most influential band of all time, and they are also called the Fab Four, none other than the Beatles. So these two covers that I have managed to pull up today are all for the Beatles, and we know the Beatles as the most famous band, with John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, the Fab Four, all famous and known for their own talents. Now these covers were issued, both the covers were issued on the 9th of January 2007 on the occasion, or they were celebrating 50 years since John Lennon and Paul McCartney first met to start the band, the Beatles. And these were issued by the Royal Mail, UK. We can figure that out from the silhouette of the Queen here, if you can see. They don't have their name printed on the stamp, they just have the silhouette of the Queen there. And out of the two series that were released, the first series is of stamps featuring the different album covers that they've had all that time as Beatles, as the band together. And looks like it has a very interesting perforation. If you look closely, it's not the typical normal perforation that we would see. There is a little variation there, if you can see, and the cancellation is of a guitar, issued on the 9th of January 2007. On the same day, this other miniature sheet was issued, and this focuses, or this stamp or miniature sheet, it has all the memorabilia that were issued for the Beatles. Like, I think this is a plate, a record, maybe a small guitar, a miniature guitar with their name and pictures printed there, some kind of a box here, maybe a shoe, strings, a harmonica. What else could you see? So these are all memorabilia in the name of Beatles. So these were the two covers that I just wanted to show today. And with this, since we're talking about Paul McCartney and John Lennon, later the United States of America, USA, issued a forever stamp for John Lennon, as you can see here. And this is the cover on the first day of issue. It says Paul McCartney and John Lennon, and looks like the cancellation is of the signature of John Lennon. Maybe his official signature, may not be his official signature, but that is a beautiful cancellation there. Forever stamps, maybe I'll make a different video for it. I will talk about it. And then so that was all about John Lennon and the Beatles. And then we also have, let us look into it, Paul McCartney. Now Paul McCartney, he went on to carry on with his musical career, and let's see here. Over the past 50 years, Paul McCartney's remarkable solo career has combined vast record-breaking commercial success with experimentation and innovation, as evinced by his numerous studio and classical albums. So look at the number of albums that Paul McCartney has managed to work on so far. So this was issued later by the Royal Mail again, and John Lennon here is the USA stamp. This is the UK stamp. There was a series of other items which I have, but then this is the only one which is free, and I can show it to you today. So this was addressed to me from the Royal Mail, and that is all about Beatles, the next great band that we're going to talk about, or we just talked about. Okay, do let me know if you really liked all of these stamps. And we move on. So the next set of stamps that I'm going to show today is the stamps of a great rock band which was found in 1962, the Rolling Stones. So the Rolling Stones is considered to be one of the greatest rock bands of the rock era, and with Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie, Brian. Now these all were featured here on the stamps. Those were issued by the Royal Mail again, UK, for their 60th year. 6 decades of live performances is what was commemorated as for the Rolling Stones. So as you can see, these are the stamps that are being featured here. Mostly has all live performances being shown there. The silhouette of the Queen again, and it was on the 20th of January 2022 that the stamp was issued, all for the great band. And here we have not just a stamp, but look at this. This is Keith Richards playing live, and this is what we call a fan sheet. This is mostly for the fans. This is a collectible item, and as you can see, he's in there performing live, playing his guitar, and we see 3 first-class stamps right below there. Those can be used, but then collectors mostly keep it the way it is, in mint condition, the way it is issued by the department. So this is the set that I wanted to show you all. There's something, like I told you, that I could lay my hands on today, World Music Day. So here we have Rolling Stones for you. Moving on, the next set of stamps that I have for you, as you can see, it is in my hand, is the stamps of the great band Queen. That's Freddie Mercury and the boys for you. The band Queen was formed in the year 1970, and these were a set of stamps. Those were issued by the Royal Mail celebrating 50 years of the great band Queen. Now again, from the UK, this is a kind of fan folder where you can see that the stamps are here. These are the stamps, nicely protected, and you can see everything about the stamp, the band, written on the folder here, the special folder that has been made. And the set of stamps, it has 13 stamps issued. The first day cover, as you can see, has stamps featuring the different album covers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 album covers, and then we have the other stamps of those band members. And this is the first photograph session that they had, the band, the photo shoot, and this is from their band, the first photo shoot of the band, the stamp that you can see here. So a total of 13 stamps issued, celebrating 50 years of the great band. And what I would like to share is also the cancellation that we have here. I managed to get this posted for my collection, and then I chose this one because the cancellation looks like it's a little golden in color, and it says, "Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?" One of their most famous songs, the Bohemian Rhapsody. All of us enjoyed the movie as well. The greatest rock band of all times. And not to forget their very famous song, "We Will Rock You," which still kind of rocks me and I am sure all the music lovers here, you all love their songs and you all love their performances, but do you like their stamps? Do let me know. If you're a Queen fan and if you listen to Queen and if you like Freddie Mercury and the boys performing the movie that was just released a couple of years back, if you like it, do comment and like below. Thank you. Okay, so we've had some rock and roll, we've had some rock. Now let's get into some metal, heavy metal, and who other than the Iron Maiden. Look at this set of stamps that I'm going to show you today. It's featuring the great rock band which was found in 1975, the heavy metal rock band, the Iron Maiden. Now these were also issued by the UK, the Royal Mail, and it has a set of two different set of stamps. The first one, let's talk about it. This is a set of stamps all featuring their live performances. Rio de Janeiro, Helsinki, Hammersmith, Quito, Vancouver, the live performances that they've had all these years, those have been featured on these stamps, the first set of stamps. And in the next set of stamps we see Eddie, the notorious Iron Maiden mascot. This is interesting. If you look at it, Eddie, if you are an Iron Maiden fan and if you have those album covers, you will notice that this is maybe the best way. I think the Royal Mail has really done a good work here by featuring how Eddie transformed, like how he has changed over the years from his notorious look to his recent one. I think this is more of a samurai inspired look. So this is what I think this was the first debut album of Iron Maiden. If I'm right, all you Iron Maiden fans, please comment below, let me know or correct me if I'm wrong. This may be their debut album, and then this one may be the latest album that they've come up with. So this is, you can see the transition, how Eddie has changed over the years. So the first set of all their live performances and the second set of their notorious mascot, the Eddie. Okay, looks like I have two of these, and then this is the first day cover. This was issued in the year 2023, last year, January 12th, and look at the cancellation. The cancellation is also grand. It features the Eddie again, and I couldn't help myself but get more items on Iron Maiden. So I've got those big fan seats as well. Look at these. Now this is Eddie and his transition all around. If you can see, those are some live performances also, and this is totally Iron Maiden, all live performances. These are all fan seats, we call them. These are very well printed by the Royal Mail. I've got something here as well. Let's see. I think this is Iron Maiden as well. So let me just unpack this. I remember ordering it, but then I may not have opened and checked it. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this beauty here. That's Eddie for you. Eddie, over the years, I think I'm not too sure. I listened to Iron Maiden, but then I'm not too sure about the number of the albums that they released. So maybe these are all of Eddie characters that has been featured on their album covers. Iron Maiden fans, please do enlighten me. Please do talk about it in the comments, and please correct me if I'm wrong. But then, as far as I know, this may be their debut album, and then over the years, this may be the latest look that he has had, which is samurai influenced, like I said again. And here I have a pack again. This also has stuff inside it. I haven't opened it yet. Just let me grab a pair of scissors. Oh yes. Oh, this is the same one. Looks like I had ordered it again. So this is all Iron Maiden for you, dear viewers. I hope you will help me by commenting below. Please correct me if I'm wrong about the album, the debut album, and then over the years how Eddie has evolved, and this is all about music, for the love of music. As you can see, different ways. And Maiden has been featured on the royal stamps from the Royal Mail. I think that is it. So that was all about and Maiden. Hey, so I guess that is it for today. We discussed a few stamps, musical stamps featuring great bands of all times. I have more stamps, and I could have shown them to you, but then I'm running out of time. It's the World Music Day today. I need to edit this video and then upload it. So what we could do is we could do more of this. I really loved what I did today. I loved showing them to you and then sharing some information. And please do let me know. Please do let me know if you liked it, if you loved it, or things that you liked about it, things that you did not like about it, so that I could work on those. And maybe in the future, I have a lot of other stamps that I could share about. Jimi Hendrix here, and then we have Bob Marley, so many other stuff that I wanted to share, but then we're running out of time because, like I told you, I need to edit this video and upload it before the music day is over. So but we could do more of this. I can make videos, and we can talk about stamps, some great issues from, like I told you, great postal departments, and we can do this on different topics. Music being my main collection, I have a lot of other materials for music. So if there's anything that you want me to do in the future, or if there's anything that you thought was a little useless, not required on this video, do let me know so that we can have a proper video in the future. And at the end, like I told you, all you musicians, all you music fans, do comment your favorite songs of the artists that we just discussed today. We discussed Elvis Presley, we discussed Iron Maiden, the Queen, we discussed Paul McCartney, the Beatles, John Lennon. So I showed you the stamps. Now I think maybe as a gift back, maybe you can just comment with your favorite song of that particular artist, and then please do like and subscribe, and I'll be working on it, and then we'll make more videos. So until next time, a very happy music day to all of you. Bye bye.